Hi everyone, I think I'd like to discuss Roosh and what happened to him in Vancouver, or was it Toronto? Well, he went to Canada to have a talk about pick-up artistry and how young single men who cannot pick up ladies, who cannot talk to women, they cannot approach women and, try and, have sex with them or ask them out on dates, He's gone off to do his thing, and he was in a pub or a bar, whatever they call it in Canada, and a group of women walked up to him, and this is what happened.
Oh yeah.
So you got a smartphone, right? You got a smartphone. You got a smartphone. Show me the article. Just show me the article. Easy. There you go.
Eat my cunt!
There you go.
Fuck you!
As you can see, these women poured beer on him, basically asking, "Are you Roosh V?" And he goes, "Yeah, I'm Roosh V." And they basically attack him. It is an attack, whether you like it or not. It's a physical attack. It might not be a grievously harmful attack, but attack nonetheless. And then they proceed to chase him to his hotel, and he looks pretty defiant there. As you can see, he's putting the middle finger up to him, although I reckon he really should have been perhaps a little bit cooler than that. But let me just preface the point that I'm making. I'm not defending his points of view. I'm not defending his actions. Yes, he has said some stupid shit, especially the whole we should make rape legal and private property because, apparently that'll help fix a rape problem that we apparently have. That is a load of bullshit. It's stupid. And he generally comes across to me as a bit of a sleazy slime ball, but I'm defending his right to say what he wants to say. I'm being a natural Voltaire and not a reverse Voltaire like these women are, these feminists who threw beer on him and chased him through half of Toronto or Vancouver, or wherever it was. Anyway, let's continue. So, first off the bat, feminism has just, again, given more points to the pick-up artists and anti-feminists and, to an extension, MRAs. I'm not saying we're all the same. We're not all the same. I'm neither a PUA or an MRA, even though I am anti-feminist. I am my own person. I don't follow those particular ideologies, even though I agree with some of the things they say. I don't agree with the things that pick-up artists say in regards to how to pick up women. I mean, as an anecdote, me and some friends were going to play some Dungeons and Dragons in our university union, and there was a pick-up artist who had done a little small meeting there with a group of men, and the men had already gone, and he was clearing up, and he said hello, we said hello, he walked off, and on the board, he hadn't quite wiped it all out, was a thing about trying to pick up Asian women. I don't know what he meant by Asian women. Did he mean Indians? Did he mean Chinese people? Because in Britain, Asian usually means Indian, Pakistani and Bangladeshi, not Chinese or Cantonese or Japanese, Korean, etc. I mean, we usually just call them Chinese, Japanese, whatever. Asian to us is Indian and blah blah blah. So, and it said what you have to do is you have to approach them holding your crotch at all times and generally just talk about anything. That's how silly some of these pick-up artists are. Now, to be fair, I had to give my university some credit for letting this guy speak. Not many universities would. So, okay, that's besides the point. Enough shilling of my university for one day. So these people have gone and attacked him. It was the whole of that city were pretty much like, oh my god, this pick-up artist is here, this horrible person, and to throw beer at him and chase him and present yourselves as a bunch of screaming harpies, as people like to refer to them, is not a good thing for feminism. It's to show that you are against freedom of speech, that you're willing to try and silence someone by basically attacking them and by chasing them, to try and chase them out of town, to stop them from speaking, even when he's not doing his thing. He's just hanging out with friends, or maybe just having some downtime before he has another speech. And it's played into his hands. He has done what they usually do. Say if an MRA group had done this to a feminist group, the feminist group would be lapping it up, saying, oh, look at us, we're horrible victims, these people are horrible, horrible people, please help us, donate to our Patreons. And look what Roosh V's done. oh, look at me, this innocent pickup artist who's only gone to help men get better with women, you know, to be the alpha males that they always wanted to be. I know I'm probably strawmanning him there, but I'm just, you know, I'm trying to, you know, say, you know, he's trying to speak his mind and help these men. Yet these women are stopping him doing his job and basically trying to take away his right to freedom of speech. But of course, this is Canada. You know, the same country where a man can disagree on Twitter with two feminists and they basically got him arrested for internet trolling. Okay? This is the same country that did that. So I'm not surprised that a bunch of feminists can go up to a guy, put beer on him, and try to chase him out of town. And he's doing the same thing as what they would do. He's doing the exact same thing that Anita Sarkeesian, Brianna Wu, and Zoe Quinn have done, and it's making them all look bad. Now, do I think he'll get a lot of sympathy? Not as much as the feminists, but he's got a lot, and I think the public in general would say, regardless of what this man says, there's no way these people have the right to basically ruin his night, pour beer down him and try to stop him from speaking, even when he's not speaking. I mean, in fact, they tried to stop him from speaking before that event had occurred. They were trying to find exactly where he was doing the speech, and basically what he did was he managed to avoid them by... It's almost like a spy film. He stopped the venue from doing that talk and did it in an entirely other venue. It's played into his hands. He knows exactly how to play this game. He's been doing it for a long time. He is the new hottest POA on the block, and they have played into his hands. They have completely and utterly made him look like an angel in comparison to them. You know, they could have debated him. They could have asked him to appear on a stream or have a panel, but no, instead they attacked him. Physically attacked him. They chased him through the streets. They tried to ban him from speaking beforehand, and they've made themselves look bad. I'm not defending him. I'm just defending his right to say what he wants to say. And I think this is further proof that the feminists just don't know what they're doing. They have completely fucked up. And I hope, in some weird way, that this kind of shows the laymen out there, the people who aren't really, you know, up to tabs with all of this and are neutral, what they're really like. And it's just a shame that it had to be Roosh V and not someone who, in my opinion, has more credible weight to him, if you can put it like that. Someone who's not as sleazy as him. Someone who hasn't said such controversial bullshit statements as what he has said. I mean, they can be controversial, but it can't be basically saying legalise rape and then do the bewildered ape and say, oh, it was just satire, you know? Anyway, this has been Chinaman93. Like and share the video and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you later.